We're back with NBC News In Depth tonight. It's some extraordinary reporting by our friend and colleague Ann Curry. It's a story of a kind of invisible part of the Holocaust where more than 1 million Jews simply disappeared. It is difficult to watch, but so is a lot of the history of our world, and Ann is here tonight to join us. Ann, what can you tell us?
Thank you so much, Brian. Well, in fact, this is stunning new information about an unknown part of the Holocaust. We're learning in detail now what happened to 1.3 million Jews who simply disappeared in Ukraine between 1941 and 1944 because one man refuses to forget them. Fair warning, as Brian just mentioned, some of the images we're about to show you are hard to watch.
А діти брали за руки так. І кинули, да. Яму. Живих, да.
Як іду, корови доїть, як бачу, що вони тих дітей б'ють і тих сніми.
Я вам могу показать это место, где было. Поедем, покажу.
In remote village after village, men and women revealing for the first time the horror they witnessed as children 60 years ago to a determined Catholic priest going door to door to uncover a truth about the Holocaust few know. As a boy in France, Father Patrick Desbois was haunted by his grandfather's silence when asked to describe being imprisoned in a Ukrainian labor camp during World War II.
He only said, inside the camp it was awful, but outside the camp it was worse.
Now he's gathered more than 600 oral histories, uncovering more than 700 mass graves in Ukraine so far.
We found that in the ground near the mass grave.
The evidence displayed at the Shoah Museum in Paris.
Oh my gosh, yes, right there.
And when
boy
shows German troops forcing Jewish families to give up everything.
They know they will be shot.
She has a child, she has a child, and this is
This
a
one who
child.
says she has a child.
Hundreds of thousands systematically shot. To save bullets, eyewitnesses said, some were forced into graves alive.
This man is telling you that the grave was moving.
All Ukrainians do that. The graves were moving because the Jews were still alive.
Nina told Father Desbois she was only 5 when she was pushed into a mass grave.
Some will say that your evidence is based on aging people with failing memory.
We use the method of converging proof. Soviet archive, German archive, testimony of the witness, research of bullets. If we don't establish the proof, other killers can decide to do the same.
A priest documenting the loss of the voiceless.
It's my prayer to say to God, remember David, Yitzhak, Tanya, remember what happens.
Driven by an echo from his own childhood.
What would your grandfather say about what you have done? I think he would be very, very proud.
So that no crime against humanity goes unheard. And Father Desbois says it is possible his research could revise upward the number of Jews lost during the Holocaust because some of the lost he's finding were never counted, Brian.
It's so haunting, but it took one man to start it, and as you told me during the break, since portions of this aired on the Today Show, we're already hearing from people who might have lost someone.
That's in fact the hope for Father Desbois, that they might be able to help people who've lost people find a way back to them. He's not going to stop in Ukraine. He believes this goes on through Belarus and all throughout the former Soviet Union.
And thank you for your reporting. And by the way, you can hear more from some of the survivors in Ann's report. That's on our website, nightly.msnbc.com. We're back with more right after this.